being an absolute menace in the side lane. Cassante never will be able to deal with him all that well. Shouldn't be too bad and shouldn't be solo dying or anything like that, but it isn't the easiest thing for Rest to pilot.
And your bot lane should be okay this game, even if Karsa goes for a similar game plan of camping bot, because you're just going to be a lot less aggressive on the Aphelios Lulu.
Rest the attack, by the way, on Karsa's Vi. Not something we often see. Generally, we see something like the Conqueror or even Aftershock, even Halo Blades occasionally.
Yeah, a lot of squishy targets that he's probably just going for one-shots on. It will be Aftershock on the Maokai, so he's probably just going for a full tank build. We'll skip the damage item.
Does have the red jungle item, though. See if that means anything. Probably not. Total gold, completely even.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Nicely done.
That is something you do want to see. Now, Shun's gone this game for the Ignite. I believe last game...
Cleanse.
Yes, he did have Cleanse. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so Ignite this game. Often we have seen the Lucians running the barrier alongside the heal of their Milio, but we'll have a different look.
I think the plan is to get Karsa bot, so they probably want the Ignite to be able to aggress on their lane. Otherwise, it's a pretty stale lane in the bot lane. Just both teams looking to scale.
Yeah, it is important to note that Karsa being on the Vi this game means that it isn't exactly the easiest for him to find gank angles prior to hitting level 6 and getting access to that cease and desist. But I mean, we'll see if he can make it work. He certainly has been thus far, as Relia
getting ahead.
For sure, winning a trade there. Gory as well got himself a very nice matchup in this Taliyah versus Zaya. Kind of akin to the Corki versus Zaya, but instead of playing to scale much harder, you do just tend to win out the lane a lot more as the Taliyah.
Yeah, you almost have to as Gory, because I'm imagining the CFO team comp from behind, and it might be a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, for sure.
Do damage.
And West Point's bot lane will outscale the bot lane of CFO as well. Of course, Aphelios, once he gets to those sort of 4 items, he just absolutely shreds everyone, no matter how much armor you have, no matter pretty much anything.
Yeah, 4 items just does take a long time, and the solution Milio is going to be spiking, you know, at
2, 3,
half an item, 1 item, 2 items,
It is a lot easier for sure. Relia, though, certainly doing well for himself in the top lane. Got himself absolute priority, going to be able to go down. Look for a ward to spot out where this Vi is, and even has the Scryer's Bloom there if he chooses to use it. Oh, he's actually going for an aggressive trade now. Karsa going to be using that Vault Breaker. He should be completely fine. Smites away the blue. Nothing really to complain about. But it's important to know where the Vi is, of course. It means that West Point's bot lane, who are aggressively pushed up right now, are feeling a lot safer. Oh.
So it's going to be a trade of crabs, it looks like, this game. No aggressive moves from Kaisa, just Karsa, just a full clear.
Yeah, wanting to hit 6 as soon as possible where Vi really hits her stride. Ching9, though, being traded on aggressively, does find himself a little bit of damage in return, but mostly shielded up by Sword Art on the Milio.
Scary trades, but they feel completely safe to just walk up, hit this wave, because they know Karsa's top side, they know Maokai is bot side. Yeah,
they have lost barrier and heal in the bot lane. I'm not sure exactly at which state that happened. We did see, of course, Ignite ticking down on Ching when it was the level 2 trades, but I didn't notice the barrier heal at that stage.
Yeah, a lot of the time you end up just using heal early in some trade, just so that you're sure it's not going to be cut down by the Ignite. You just get your heal value and win a trade off of it. Kind of the same with barrier. Now,
this is not good. This Yone really wants to be winning his lane, and okay, now he might be okay now because of that. Gonna have to look for the shield. Is gonna be able to find it. He's gonna likely trade one back. He flashes away. He's not going to. Maokai's in the area. Casts are very, very low, but should be okay to just run this one on out, and that is a massive minion wave. Teleport maybe means he can get it. Renier might be able to find this. He does flash forward. Is able to confirm himself one. Relia as well, picking up the assist. Quite big.
Yeah, at least Relia gets something for that. That was so well played by CFO. I did not see the dive. Once the VIQ missed, I thought it was over.
Yeah.
Maybe greeting his flash a little bit on Relia.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it does feel like it's pretty hard for him to play. Dashes in there.
Gets a good trade. Massive minion wave.
Yeah, this is almost a problem. Yeah, that was a big problem, getting hit by that as well.
Takes a lot of damage from the wave. But Karsa actually misses this Q, and I thought the dive was over at this point. I think he greeds his flash here. He maybe just has to flash, but he was probably just in disbelief that they were still going for the play.
Yeah.
I was.
Casa as well. Greeds his recall here a little bit. Not
Yeah.
expecting Renier to be up here. Able to return one at least. Which is pretty nice, of course.
Yeah.
Getting your Maokai some kills.
这
And
个
the
isn't all
assist
that
on the
bad.
own.
他不会交易的，我知道。挺好的，
还行还行
交彩的吗？
加油
Look, I'd love to tell you what he's here, guys, but unfortunately I can't.
Looks like he took it pretty well though.
Yeah. Oh, Char, he's getting ignited, and are we going to see a second
Oh.
dive? We are. Gory's down here. Weaver's Wall comes out. Flash from Char, but he will be taken out, and now Ching9 is not in the happiest of positions. Renier's on his way down, does not have access to Flash, of course, using it
I think
in the
it's
last
just
engagement.
dead,
Yeah, maybe able to turn one back if Renier's able to get that twisted advance. He won't be able to. Oh. Yeah, disastrous start.
Yep. And I mean, CFO needed to turn the heat up, and they have just back-to-back dives on opposite sides of the map. Probably enabled by West Point just getting the worst of these trades in the bot lane. They're already really chunked. CFO know they can trade really hard here because they've got, I mean, the whole team showing up.
Yeah, and Gory just will permanently have prior over there, Zia. Outranging and out-pushing.
I think Gory does trade back a plate, but yeah, there's not much Aphelios can do here, even with Maokai showing up.
Yeah, maybe if he flashes and lands the snare.
Yeah,
But
there's always
ultimately, he
Gory.
will be going down, but maybe it means they can trade back one onto Casa. Rallia now, after what happened, a lot of minions lost.
Yeah.
Ooh, good buffer on the queue there. I think he would have been going down if not.
Yeah, he's a level down with his wave pushing away from him. It's pretty tragic in the top lane for this Yone. He does catch up, get level 7, but he might need some help to get this wave in.
Yeah, I think he might. Renier, though, see how close he is to level 6. It can be a game changer, the Maokai ult.
Yeah, usually around the objectives, but with no cleanse on the Lucian, if he can get down to bot with his ulti before Milio's hitting 6, they can maybe do something in this bot lane.
Yeah, Casa has cease and desist here. West Point have to be so careful.
Yeah, and their wave is pushing away from them.
Yeah, this is horrendous. Nuli, he's not going to come down. He's just putting a ward down.
I think Karsa's going to be patient enough here to pick up the kill.
Yeah. Yeah, this does seem like it's inevitable. He's just... Yeah, he's going to
there
find
it
it.
is.
There it comes. Cease and desist is coming out. Ching9 is just going to immediately be blown up.
Yeah, he has flash. No point in using it though because the Vialt is going to follow him through.
Yeah, we have a problem, and that problem is Shun being on Lucian for the second game in a row after dropping 12 kills on your head in game number 1.
Yeah, it might be some deja vu here, as he's probably just going to be taking over this game. All you've got to really stop him this game is a Maokai W.
Yeah. Well, and in fairness, if you do get locked up by that Maokai W, there is a lot of follow-up. The Yone can get to you.
Yeah.
Aphelios has quite a bit of range, as well as... He is easier to play this game than I think the Varus was from behind last game.
Really nicely played trade from Relia there, pretty much dodging everything from the Cassante.
Yeah, doing his best.
Yeah, playing for his life.
Oh. Okay, Shun is able to get out. Sword Art, though, he'll have his back cancelled.
Shun has finished his Stormrazor. I can't imagine Cheng is going to be recalling for anything similar.
No, he will not be. Okay, he's going to maybe pick himself up a plate, which is definitely much needed gold. And honestly, Renier being in the area may make it a little bit more scary for Shun to be walking up here. Both mid laners are also headed down. We'll turn around. Yeah, Stormrazor on Shun is very, very scary.
Yep.
Doesn't feel really like Cheng and Char can do a whole lot.
Yeah, at this point, they just need to keep up and farm. They're actually up a bit of CS. I can't imagine it'll stay that way for long with an item advantage on the Lucian. But if they can just keep up and farm, they'll be okay.
Yeah, Cheng has walked onto Shun's screen and lost half his health and his barrier.
Oh, I thought he was going to recall, but I guess he's used the barrier just to preserve his HP and decided to stay in lane. He's got the Maokai nearby and the Lulu on her way, so he should be okay.
For sure. Will cost them the Void Grubs, of course, but yeah, I don't think that is the biggest of your concerns if you are West Point. Oh, Rally, are you? Okay. I was a bit scared when he decided to dash towards where Casa was.
Yeah, he does have the ult up on the buy. Let's see what Aphelios can pick up on this recall, as Relio's taking a pretty good trade. Making the Yone counter pick work despite a terrible start.
For sure. We'll likely go for one of Blade of the Ruined King or Kraken Slayer. Of course, the recurve bow gives that away. But yet to see what... It kind of changes depending on what he gets as to what playstyle he'll opt for. If it's a Blade of the Ruined King, certainly feels like it's more of a look to side lane, as Norley's getting taken out very, very low here. Does not have anything to get away from Casa, who will last hit that kill away with that cease and desist.
Yeah, I think he maybe had a moment there just to flash away over the Raptor camp, but thought he could maybe walk it out.
Yeah, every lane now kind of just losing. Even Rallia being down on CS in what should be a fairly decent lane.
So what happens here? Gory just decides, no, you're not TPing there. You see the fleet footwork keeps this Azir so safe.
Yeah. Picture in picture though. Dragon's going to be taken out by CFO.
So Maokai
looks like, yeah, teleport was committed from Nuli to get to this, and doesn't feel like there's going to be a whole lot of follow-up. You definitely shouldn't be fighting if you're West Point. Item advantage heavily in favor of CFO.
You have to wonder when this Aphelios is going to feel like he'll be matching the Lucian. You know, definitely at 4 items, but when is that coming? It seems even further away with the Lucian accelerated now.
Yep, definitely a very difficult game.
If you look just across the board, we've got full items on pretty much everyone on CFO and components across the board for West Point.
Yeah, Black Cleaver also is the first item here for Casa on the Vi, which means the armor we see on Maokai will be a little less meaningful, although still absolutely very relevant. And Rallia is doing a fantastic job of buffering those Qs to not find himself getting ulted and just taken out by this Cassante in the top lane.
Yeah, kind of playing for his life just to survive in the lane at the moment. It will probably be changing once he gets his Blade of the Ruined King. He'll outscale the Cassante, definitely. It's about if he'll have time to, though. Interrupt on the ByQ with the Lulu ulti.
Gonna have to use his ult as well, and now Cheng and Char might just get dove again. It isn't the easiest to dive the Lulu, of course, but without wild growth it becomes significantly easier.
Yeah. Karsa actually decides just to not ult the Lulu there. Kind of surprising, but worried about maybe the Lulu flashing him into the enemy team.
For sure. Now, Nature's Grasp available on Renier on this Maokai. Flash as well, and of course no cleanse on Shun means he is a little bit vulnerable. Breath of Light will be available, and that culling has shredded through Cheng's life bar. Renier now will be here in the area, just allowing this Aphelios to pick up this minion wave, although Casa might not be so convinced that he's getting out.
Yeah, Maokai can be very punishing on these dives. So it's making CFO hesitate, but honestly, as things are going, they've already done the work. You know, they don't need another crazy dive to work or anything.
For sure. Although, still in the area, teleport also coming through. This is going to be Rest joining the fray, and will be matched by Rallia here. This is a little bit scary as Cheng 9 at least goes down very, very quick. Out comes the Fate's Call. He's going to be able to land onto 2. That's 1 kill. Casa being taken out very, very quickly. It's a 1-for-1 after both top laners teleporting to the play.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be happy with that result as West Point, though it's really that amazing. You're still happy to trade a buy for an Aphelios, but with the state of the game, you kind of got to take those.
Yeah, anything's good, and of course the gold going on to Rallia is important because it means that he now is a little bit stronger, which should help him up in this 1v1.
Yeah, he's got his Blade of the Ruined King finished up.
Yeah.
Maokai should have his Frozen Heart finished. As we see Cheng already chunked out from that Lucian ulti. TP starts and Yone hesitates on the TP.
Yeah, very early usage of Lulu's shield, and Moonlight Vigil gets a little bit of health back. But
yeah, really nice Aphelios ult there, keeping him alive for a bit, and they trade the kill back with a big Yone ulti. See if he can do anything with the kill gold he's just gotten. The tall order, though. He's going to be up against a very strong Lucian. So maybe he's going to opt into just a split push orientated build.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to. I don't know that you're ever feeling that confident in these fights unless CFO make a huge misplay. Should be Rift Herald picked up here by Caster, and most likely will eventually get driven into that mid lane as, of course, opening the mid lane tower. One of the hardest jobs of the early to mid game, and it just opens up the map so much.
Man, I'm surprised he's not just using it straight away, but maybe just waiting for Gory to get to bot lane. Yeah, there it is.
He should be. Someone should be surfing this. Oh, he's clicked the right way. That's big.
They can definitely go for another charge. No, maybe not. Definitely. Maokai's here now.
Oh, okay. That culling wasn't the best.
Yeah, maybe just a little overzealous trying to defend the Rift Herald, but he will be okay without it, I think.
No, seen this one before.
TP.
Oh, noise.
Actually, he's put the maneuvers
this was a 2-for-1 really. He escaped and Shun's flash will not dodge the knockback, and Nuli, I thought he was teleporting away from being dove, but turns out he's just teleporting in to secure themselves a massive shutdown and potentially a dragon. It's a 4v5. Nuli, importantly, is not very high on the health bar and will be taken out almost immediately if this Vi chooses to use an ult on him. And Rally is maybe finding an angle. Doesn't quite make it over that wall.
I feel like you almost have to go for this as West Point.
Yeah, Relia, he's stacking up Qs.
Denying this third drag is going to be a really big deal.
Yeah, we'll give them an extra 5 minutes in this game for your Aphelios to get items, for your Yone to also. Jing9 does have okay guns to try and keep himself at a distance and stay away from potential harm, but now Shun has had time to respawn and come here, and while he did get shut down and that was gold over, you didn't manage to spend it, and he is still the absolute strongest unit on the map.
Yeah, West Point maybe feeling like they used too much to catch the Lucian. They probably did use a lot, as we're going to see the ankle breaker from Nuli here. So CFO are rotating onto him, and he just finds a TP angle, leaves CFO in the dust, and gets onto the Lucian.
Oh.
Kill going over to Nuli.
That was a close call.
Yeah.
Shun very close to getting away from that. Now we've got Nuli coming up here to match the Cassante, which I don't hate. If Yone can get some time alone in the bot lane, he's going to be able to take out this tower, which is gold for the team. Nuli shouldn't feel too pressured by Cassante at least.
I guess he's not trading the tower. He maybe doesn't realize they were rotating Talia up top. Will Cassante commit the TP here? There's not much up, so he maybe can. If he doesn't, I think the tower just goes down, which will be nice for West Point.
For sure. This will be a tower. Raleigh picking that one up. So definitely quite a lot of strength on the own, but is it going to matter? We'll have to see. The hard part about this, of course, is that West Point have to play very well around Rallia's timings, and Rallia has to play well around sort of the pressure the map has. And with the two support items, once again, there is just so much vision for CFO that West Point will never have access to.
Yeah, if you've got a split push win con against a Talia Vi, that can be pretty difficult.
Uh-oh. All right.
The lead has flash.
The kitchen sink is coming. It's going to be the season's first. This is turning out a little disastrous. Renier being the target. He gets Wild Growth. He's staying nice and healthy. Is going to be able to maybe get out. Everyone so far is surviving. Low health bars across the rift as Rallia will have to recall. Does have access to his teleport, of course, if he wants to return to the play.
I guess Karsa goes on the Maokai there because he's got no flash.
Yeah, through come the Weaver's Wall is going to force out Rallia's teleport once more. Moonlight Vigil is available. Is it going to be used here by Cheng? He could find the angle for a nice stun, but Nuli gets absolutely eliminated there under the tower. Rallia, though, going forward. It's onto rest. Not too much damage to talk of. Is massive shove there. The seismic shove coming out of Gory's Talia will secure them a Maokai for their troubles as Shun fearlessly continuing on forward.
Yeah, it was a shove onto Nuli too. Gory finding two really good Talia W's there and picking up 2 kills off of a botched play by CFO under the enemy top tower.
Sure.
Looks like they'll pick up this tower, maybe more.
Ooh, yeah, they should be able to get it. They might be able to get West Point's bot lane as well. Char definitely did. Flash will mean that Ching at least survives, but just more and more gold being funneled over into this Lucian once more. And the game has ballooned. This gold lead certainly heavily in favor of CFO, and they're still one dragon away from being able to pick up that Infernal Soul and probably just run away with it at that point.
Yeah, the clock is ticking. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes on this dragon, and I don't know how we are going to fight this with the state of our Aphelios items. We'll get to see it in a second. I'd be surprised if he's picked up a second item. Lucian definitely has.
Yeah, plus the Blood Song.
No, not yet, yeah.
Yeah, no Infinity Edge on this Aphelios means that his damage is going to be almost laughable.
Yep. Frozen Heart on Karsa, full tank on the Cassante. Yeah, they are not worried about this Aphelios at all.
Yeah, and with Dragon being up in what is only 1 minute, you don't really have the time for Yone to find any headway against the Cassante, of course. Will be favoured in that 1v1, but just doesn't have the time to make it matter as Nuli's going to get ulted by this Vi. Locked up. There is a bit of lock-up back towards Karsa, but he's going to be okay to get out. No follow-up. It is just the clean kill given over once more to the side of CFO.
Yeah, Karsa really justifying this Vi pick. We were a bit skeptical, and he picked it over the Rumble. But yeah, he's justified. He had a great early game, and he's making great use of the Vi ult with this lead now.
Oh, wow. Shun is just jumping
Dashing
into
forward.
towers now.
Yeah.
We're at that point of the game, are we, fellas?
Yeah. Seems like this point always arrives when you've got Shun on the Lucian.
It does feel that way. He's even getting quite close to his Voltaic Cyclo sword as we see the Brutalizer in his inventory. Certainly very, very far ahead of Cheng on the Aphelios.
And I doubt CFO will even fully rotate for this dragon.
Yeah,
I'm
Weaver's Wall
assuming.
comes out. Cheng's going to get caught up by that, but does manage to stay out of harm's way, just runs on out of there. Now, Talia ult will be down for the dragon, of course, being that it was just used. But are West Point even going to contest it? They're pushing down mid, and they're going to get looked at by Shun, who goes on forward. Fate's called, will find Shun, but immediately the Yone is completely blown up, and cease and desist from downtown. Cheng Nine's in the middle of the team. Shun is dealing all the damage he would ever need to. There's a double kill now for your Lucian. Only 2 members left alive here for the side of West Point as CFO head towards the Baron.
Relia thought he had found an angle onto the Lucian that fight, but blew up immediately. And then it was just a matter of Vi ulting backline, and we're going to see it here. Probably overzealous by Shun here. Relia finds him, but just vanishes. Lucian is still full HP. Shove doesn't connect, but Karsa Flash ulties the Aphelios. And CFO make light work of the team fight.
Yeah, never really looked all that close, did it? So, both objectives being picked up here. It is the Baron, as well as Gory doing the Dragon. Picks that one up. That is the Infernal Soul. This is the Baron buff, and I think we might be looking to end now if you are CFO. 8-1-2.
Yeah.
Oh, we've found Renier. Renier thought he could do his Raptors, but that was a divine mistake, as he's just taken out in very quick fashion. Said 8-0, I lied, it's now 9-0. Nuli though, oh, he gets stunned up there. Karsa, he's on the wrong side of the map, so he will be going down. It's Nuli who claims himself that gold. Yeah. Lots to do here for the side of CFO. I mean, just waiting on Karsa. Karsa, obviously down for 20 more seconds. Wait for that respawn to come through, and I believe we will see.
Yeah, they probably can't pressure 2 lanes. They'll just pressure 3.
Yeah. So, I mean, Gory actually went down, really finding himself the solo kill there up in the river. So that will slow down the progress of the game, of course, as Relia picks himself up some much-needed gold. Yeah, you don't really stand a chance, unfortunately.
He's actually 2 levels down and still just... Yeah, it's not even close.
And Relia landed 1 Q and then auto-attacked Gory to death. Classic. All right, he's being looked at, though. Will he be able to take out Shun? Face call will miss. He's going to be absolutely annihilated. But can he get one?
Close.
Not quite. It does force out the heal as well as that Breath of Light, which is certainly key abilities and whatnot for Sword Art and also for keeping Shun alive, in all honesty.
Yeah, they've kind of successfully wasted the CFO Baron. We'll see if CFO can still get anything done with this Baron. There is still the Weaver's Wall on the Talia, so she can get to any fight. They can set up a siege.
Yeah, and Ching9, importantly, very close to his Infinity Edge, and while certainly will still be a lot weaker than this Lucian, it is important. It means maybe, with all things going exactly as you'd want, they could potentially find something.
Yeah, Relia has decided to just go full damage. There's not going to be any split pushing for him this game. He is praying for a one-shot on the Lucian, who definitely needs to be taken out.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not winning the game if Shun is able to continuously weave in these auto attacks with how much the energized auto attacks will be doing and just how it synergizes with the Lucian passive. Now, top and hit does go down. Looks like mid will be the next target. Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
still managed to get some value out of the Baron. I believe it's running out in 15 seconds, so maybe they get one more wave on it.
Yeah, one more wave. Should mean this inhib. Obviously, it's just so scary for anyone on West Point to move up. Even Renier at this stage will be taking immense damages from Gory and Shun, in all honesty. Not a whole lot of magic resist available. As Culling comes out, Nuli will have to shift on back into his base.
Yeah, just zoning them away from the tower, and CFO are going to go for the tutorial end here.
That's
all
right.
3 inhibs.
Yeah, got the Dragon Soul, got the Baron, got 3 inhibs. And now, will they look for a dive again? Nature's Grasp will come out here. It does connect at least onto Caster, and Caster is being taken quite low here by Nuli on the Azir. Next target is Rest. Not the 2 targets you'd want. It is going to be Relia going forward. He does have to come back there, and Gory also taking a substantial amount of damage. So at least they have lost their entire base, in all honesty, but they've kept themselves within the game.
Yeah, it's tower defense time. They did manage to get Shun's flash on the Lucian, so maybe if CFO come up to end, we can make some heroic play and take out the Lucian, but at this point, Gory is very strong too.
For sure. Now we're at the point of the game where it just becomes plants versus oysters. Really going to have to put their work out to try and defend this. Obviously, some key items. We need to see Ching get his IE, which he does right now, and Crypt Bloom would be very important for Nuli. And we saw in the last fight, Nuli doing a very sizable amount of damage.
Yeah, he found Karsa and chunked him out. Karsa going for...
Trailblazer?
Yeah, not really the tankiest item, just a bit of utility, and not going to be useful in the enemy base at all.
Does allow him, obviously, the extra movement speed it grants himself, so maybe just that much more range to find a cease and desist onto either Nuli or Ching. And I have to start to feel like I think Nuli might be the more important target, as Renier is going to get absolutely chunked out. Wildgrove is going to come through. Culling is being used, and it's going to be Gory who picks that one up. Crypt Bloom explodes all over the base of West Point as Rest flashes forward. Third Natovi Strike will land and cease and desist also, but it's a nice Emperor's Divide, which finds 2. But the shove is even better. It's going to be a clean shove out of Gory after multiple throughout the game. 2-0 in favor of CFO in what was exceedingly clear fashion.
Yeah, just pretty clean games all around from CFO. I think it was the Storm Surge on the Talia that actually ends up picking up the Maokai kill, and from there